Hey everyone, it's the Rideshare Reseller, and it's another day, and we've got to go out and ship out our eBay solds. There you go. Take a look at that. Take a look. There we go. 18 items going out today, and when we get back, we're gonna start our video on my 1-year totals. Everybody's been asking about it, so the 1-year totals is coming up. I'll see you in a second. Hey, we're back inside, and we're gonna take a look at my 1-year totals. I think everybody's kind of wondering what it finally showed up as. It's going to be quite interesting. Anyhow, for people who don't know, because a lot of people haven't seen the video or know who I am or what I do and how I started. First, I started last March was when I started thinking about doing something like this. I started watching some YouTube videos, and Reezy Resales was probably the first guy I really started to watch. He was inspiring, and then I moved on to several others. I found Bearded Picker, Part-Time Pickers, Lonnie in the Shed, and the Garage Flips, all that kind of stuff, Rally Roots. So you found a lot of these people, Rake and Profit. I can go on. So I watched a lot of videos. Got inspired, thought about it. And then one day when I was just driving, because if you don't know, I'm an Uber and a Lyft driver first is what I was originally doing as I was semi-retired kind of thing. But anyhow, started to do that and realized that maybe I could combine the two. Since I was driving the San Francisco Bay Area a lot, I figured, why not start stopping at some of these thrift stores all over? Because I ended up near all of them all the time. And I thought, well, I could spend, 10, 15, 20 minutes in there, here and there. And that's how it started. And I was very raw, didn't know a lot about what I was doing. But anyhow, caught on pretty quickly as to what was going on. Kept watching videos, kept trying to learn. That's the key, keep learning. And eventually, it got very, very profitable. I watched my initial investment, which was nothing. I mean, you hear of people who have put 200 in, Rally Roots, some of those people. It doesn't take a lot. So if you're out there and you're new, this is doable. You have to have a little bit of luck, a little bit of gumption. You just got to get out and do it. And you will find stuff. It's amazing what you will find. Now, every area in the country is a little different. Bay Area to the middle of the country, in Texas, stuff like that. It's always different. I just happen to be in a very lucrative area of the country, meaning there's a lot of money. And a lot of people throw away a lot of very expensive stuff. Clothing, a lot of shoes, a lot of electronics. You name it, we find it. But that's the case. It's all over the place. So anyhow, that's how I kind of got started, and I slowly built my business from there. And I had 3 sources of income this year. I had eBay, Amazon, and Uber and Lyft. So this is one source. I will tell you that Amazon nets me anywhere between $500 and $1,000 a month. That's the net after everything goes in. I would love to do more Amazon. It's just a bit trickier as far as finding product. And then I have Uber and Lyft. So this is one total of one of those 3. All right, so let's quit yakking and, me talking. Let's go ahead and start looking. All right, let's start out with the first 3 months. And that would be April to June. April 1st to June 30th. That period, I did $13,542 during that period. I didn't break it down, but I think down here you kind of can see it. So obviously it just started getting better down in May. April was a couple of really good days and so forth and so on, but $13,542. All right, next 6 months. You can see how rapidly, too, I really kind of jumped. After 90 days, I was almost at $10,000 a month. You can look at, this is going to be July, August, September. Almost 10 grand a month, $28,158. A jump of almost 100% from the April May, June period. So I doubled my sales in less than 6 months. So 28,158. Next up, you can see I improved a little bit more. Now it's going to get tougher. It's not going to be as easy. I got 33,495, and that's October through December. A very raw rookie when it comes to the fall season and Christmas, and when it's supposedly supposed to be very, very busy. But I did increase my sales 19% during that period. And I probably could have done a lot better if I had, a little bit more inventory, that kind of thing. But I did not have a lot of Christmassy stuff. But I still did really well. Maybe that's where I'm going to be stuck. But that's the number I had, 33,495. All right, let's jump into the last one, which would be January, February, March. Today is March 30th, okay? All right. Now, my sales were down 8% over the previous quarter, and that can kind of be expected because it's after Christmas, that kind of thing. But it's still at 30,629 from January 1 to March 29. So still on that pace of about 10,000 a month. This is now after a full year. So now I'm really can see that I'm doing the 10,000 a month pretty consistently. All right, let's add it all up and take a look. Hopefully this is it. Right here it is. All right, come on, open. All right, it's going to open. Well, there it is. Sorry about that. All right, here it is. Okay, the total sales from April 1st, 2019 to March 31st, 2020, $105,824. So pretty amazing, I think, for a first-time seller. I mean, not knowing anything. And from day one to 1 year later, the grand total for that 1 year period, $105,824. My total cost of goods is $14,415. Basically, I keep every receipt. Obviously, you should. Weekly, I put them into a ledger that is basically like an Excel file. If you do that, it's very simple. At the end of the year, there's your total of all your purchases. Pretty straightforward. eBay, PayPal fees, and shipping, I did about a 30% shot at that. Could be higher, could be lower, but I just did 30% just to give you an idea. $31,747 of that. Plus the 14 is $46,000 worth of cost, shipping, all that stuff. So my net comes out to about $59,662. So roughly $5,000 a month before taxes. Now that number probably this year, minimum, I'm hoping, minimum 120. My goal is around 140-ish. That's my goal. Not positive I'm going to reach it, but you have to set for something. With the coronavirus, that might put a little chink in that armor for a month or two because we just can't get out and source. So I would be happy with the same number next year. I think many people would. So this coming year is going to be interesting. It's going to be me doing this a little bit more full time, probably not as much Uber and Lyft, and I will probably spend the early mornings 2 or 3 hours only doing Lyft, and then going straight into thrifting, sourcing, all of that kind of stuff. This period of time, and now we're going to get another 30 days of not doing anything. It's going to be great, I think. I think I'm going to get some other things done. Maybe mentally reset. Do some things that you like to do. Sell stuff from your home. All that kind of stuff. I'm looking at this as kind of like, hey, this is a blessing in a way of my time. I'm saying it's bad that this thing's going on. But at least for my time, it's giving us a chance to kind of recharge, reset our batteries, try to figure out where we're at. Don't waste time. Just make sure you keep focused on when this is going to end, because this is going to end, and we're all going to be going back to our jobs. We're all going to be going back to everything we do. And if you play these 30 days right from here to April 30th, and you play these right, you're going to be set up to be going quick right off the bat. So get your death piles completely down to zero. That way you have none. I have a friend Charlie, and Charlie's a great young kid. And I told him, I said, this is a blessing, because he had a huge death pile of really quality stuff. And he's working on it. And he's going to be so amazed at his numbers once this is all done. And then I said, look, now you got to keep up on that. So once he starts rethrifting and he keeps up on it, he's going to do great. So anyhow, hey, thank you for watching. It's been a great journey. I'm glad to show you this. I hope I help you. I hope I help you a little bit. Hope I help you a lot. So thanks again. Special shout out to all the people who I've watched videos of, and a special shout out to Commonwealth Picker again and his family. Great guy, great family, and I'm so happy for his success all the way around. So anyhow, everybody be safe. I will see you in the next video. Talk to you soon.